times that I felt like giving up, but I never did. There's been moments when I had enough, but I never quit. Something deep inside me told me not to stop. Gotta keep on moving up.
Hello. Hi. Okay, so I wasn't ready for this. Actually, I was looking at the other side. Hi guys, thanks for joining in this single launch. But before we begin, I would like to congratulate Malaysia for winning bronze. To be honest, I feel bronze is a better color. It's a nicer color of the tree. So congratulations, Malaysia, for winning the badminton. I feel there's still hope in a lot of things that we do. So by this point, it's not so much on sports that I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk more about music. So anyway, thank you so much, you guys, for joining this single launch. This is actually our first time doing this and my first time. Usually I'm actually kind of behind the scenes, but this is my first time actually launching on this platform live. The reason why we are doing this is actually we kind of like wanted to test out and try something different every time we do a content. And I feel this is kind of like the process how we learn. And honestly, we are first time doing a lot of things. And I honestly tell you, we don't have to be perfect in what we do. The point is we just do what we do. And I feel it's a learning process. And this is how we can actually kind of learn from it. So anyway, thank you again. It has been an amazing journey actually since the single of Be Fine and actually Shine after that. It's really inspiring actually to see how the releases led to the way we are here today, okay? And I really appreciate and really thankful that actually the music has actually encouraged some people as well. There were a lot of stories and a lot of people on YouTube, and when we actually released this track, we didn't really think where it was actually going, especially Shine. Shine came out after Be Fine. Initially, Be Fine was something I thought was, well, it's just a release. But honestly, I didn't know where that actually led me towards after. And well, Hits FM, really thank you as well. You really managed to actually capture a lot of people by playing the music on radio. And from there, a lot of people came to YouTube and they really said that the song during these crazy times that we're all in this lockdown encouraged them quite a bit. So really, that having said, that kind of like shifted a lot of like the idea of releasing music. So to give you a little bit of background, and if you're wondering about ISTHMUS, well, actually, hi, I'm ISTHMUS, as you kind of know. To give you a bit of background, what's the meaning of ISTHMUS? Well, actually, what's the meaning? If you actually Google it, you can find out. It actually refers to the narrow strip of land, which sorry, I will say it again. Actually, it refers to a narrow strip of land with sea on either side. Well, forming a link between two larger areas of land. Well, for me, basically, it represents human connection and music being the bridge. So I realized ISTHMUS could and needs to be bigger than me. So anyway, I did post a video on YouTube and you can kind of check it out. So how all this actually begun and what is it today. So anyway, as I was saying, music to me, actually music brought all of us here today, brought us here tonight. So I'm not sure like what you guys do when actually a release comes out on music, on Spotify or whichever platform. For me, yes, music's playing. I love the music. I check out who's the artist, who's the lyrics. But actually, there's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes. It's not too much. I mean, honestly, yes, the artist is great, music is great, but there's a lot that puts on behind the scenes. So normally I look at, the show credits part. I'll see actually who the people are in the behind the scenes. And from there, for me, honestly, I think that's only some, but there's a lot that goes behind. For example, this stream, there are a few people behind this stream as well with me, not just me. So there's a lot that goes on behind, and people don't really see that part, that portion of it. So basically that's what we are here. We are trying to kind of like showcase the people involved in all that. And before going on to tomorrow, and as I was saying, exactly why we are here today, right? It's about um, it's about the song that we just dropped, okay? And basically the song is gonna drop out in 9:30. So, but before that, I'm gonna invite my friend Steve Lam to the stream to help me out here.
Yo, what's up? Hello,
Thanks, Steve, for
ISTHMUS.
coming on.
Hi,
I'll
viewers.
just do a quick introduction, okay? Steve
Yeah.
Lam is the guy, a fantastic guitarist who actually I've been working on quite a bit before. We used to do mostly stuff for church, but this is our first actual commercial release with the song. So maybe Steve, I don't want to talk so much already. I think it's time for you to say now. So tell me what happened. You know, how did this song come about?
Yeah, like I was telling you previously as well. I think it came about because we were too bored at home. MCO lockdown, and at 11 p.m. This guy Francis, aka ISTHMUS, just started to like message me and hey, let's get on Zoom and let's get our creative juices flowing. I'm like, what? At 11 p.m. I'm like, okay, fine, yeah. So we just got together, and then what happened was he just gave me a simple beat, right, to the song, a 6/8 time signatures, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he gave me a chord as well, and we just sitting there. Just to be honest, I never thought it would come to this, and maybe later ISTHMUS will share with you as well the whole process, because I thought it was just for fun. So I thought I was just noodling something. So later on, if you hear the song, we listen to the track later on. If you hear the beginning riff, I thought that was just for fun, to be honest. I thought it was just for like to play around. Yeah. And but that was how it started. And from then, I think ISTHMUS started to push it out to other people. Yeah. But that's how we started with this song.
Yeah, to be honest, actually we didn't plan anything. We were like, okay, let's just jam. We're just really bored. And I mean, thankfully, technology enabled us to actually do the, kind of work online, because, we couldn't actually meet. We couldn't go to the studio, we couldn't jam, and, like how things were. But what we did was we came online, and then he played a riff, and I was like, hey, that's really cool. Then after that, from then onwards, then, the music became the music. So anyway, so the process of it, right, was like literally we came on Zoom, he came up with the riff, and from the riff, I took it and then I thought I did something. And then he was like, oh, you actually did something to it. So from there, actually, I wanted to surprise him a bit more. So I went back to Phil Desires. Okay, Phil Desires is the guy who actually helped me on Shine. And Phil Desire then was 18 years old. So, maybe I shouldn't have revealed his age. But anyway, honestly, we met online last year, and we met because of a Be Fine. And then what happened was he remixed the song, and he sent me a remix of what he did of Be Fine. But from there onwards, then I was like, hey, do you want to work on another song? So he actually helped me on Shine. So from there, I actually went back to him 1 year later and said, hey, I got this track. What do you think? So I think I will let him say what he thinks and how it happened.
So it started like ISTHMUS sent me a message like, yo, I have this song idea which I'm kind of stuck on, but it would be cool if you could help me, to make it, to work on it and see where we get after that. So then he sent me like version 1, version 0, if you want to call it that, just like the intro and stuff. And I was in love with how everything sounded, and I when I get the song idea, I see like I project towards the future and how could the song end up being. So that's basically what I did, So the next days it was just sending stuff back and forward, like the typical collab process, just putting ideas into the song to see what fits, what sounds better and stuff, and just making it sound emotional, sound big, sound like a finished song.
Yeah, so unfortunately, Phil is actually in Mexico. So at this time, maybe he just got up. So he had to send a pre-recorded video. So he's from Mexico. So what happened was like, honestly, when he touches something, everything just booms. And that's what I was saying, you know, everything was the collaboration done remotely, and he was all the way to Mexico. I'm this guy over in Malaysia. I think he maybe didn't even know it existed until music kind of really brought that connection together. So with the track, what I did was actually I wanted a singer. So unfortunately, the singer Auslin, she can't be here today. She's actually working quite late last night, so she can't be on live. But at the same time, she had some stuff going on, so she couldn't. So she actually So I found Auslin on Fiverr. I went on Fiverr as well, and basically, Fiverr you give you a list of options to choose from. But what stood out to me honestly was her voice. And when I heard her voice, I was like, hey, I texted her and I said, are you keen to work on the track? Because personally, I would love to work with someone who actually likes the track to begin with, not so much like, oh, it's a job, you know. So I messaged her and then she was like, oh, I love it, you know, it was really great. I said, okay, could we explore working? So anyway, so I sent her the track and she came back, and when she came back, I got so excited. I straight away text Steve. I said, hey, you know what, Steve? I've actually been working on a song, but maybe I didn't still tell you about it. And I did not want to send him the file. I wanted him to come on live stream to actually hear the song. So I said, Steve, can you have a listen? And then he heard it and he was like, boom. Right? So I think everything just really felt nicely. Auslin knew the whole direction. And like I say, you know, we are all going through a lot of things now. You know, everyone has their own struggles in different ways. And for us, music was a way to kind of put everything towards that rather than focusing on all, you know, what's going on, all the other noise that's around. So for us, that was the way that we kind of channeled it through. And Auslin's lyric really hit spot on, and it hit spot on throughout all of us in different ways. And that's what this song is mainly about, you know. So it's all about that. It's more so like, doesn't mean that it's only for me, but it really worked for Steve, right? Steve, I mean, when you heard the lyrics, what do you think?
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly as you said. I think when you you kind of hinted to me that you were doing this song, and then you told me that, you know, during the jamming, maybe you did one riff and we're gonna do a song. I'm like, wow, cool. And then you say you got a lyricist, and you say, but hold on, I'll send it to you tonight. In fact, let's get on a Zoom chat tonight. And this guy had to give me like a 4 hour to 5 hour duration or waiting period just to listen to the lyrics, just to see the lyrics and stuff like that. But when I saw the lyric, I actually saw the lyrics first before it was sung and before it was shown. And yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. If Auslin is here, I would really like to like just say thank you so much for writing such powerful. It's not really like it's not like big words, but the way it's arranged and the way it's put together, it's really impactful. I won't spoil it. I think the rest of them can have a look at it, have a listen to it later on. But it's just really, really powerful meanings behind even those simple constructed words. But it's so powerful. Yeah, especially in the times we're in now, right? I mean, we are not the only ones going through the pandemic now. The whole world is still pretty much affected by it, and it could be a really down time for everyone. And my first reaction listening to that was, wow, like seriously, I'm so excited because it's such a strong reaction towards what we are going through even now, you know, in our current time. Yeah, so that's how I feel about it. Yeah.
Great, man. Yeah, really. When Steve said that, I also felt the same. So anyway, we won't go on too long. Okay. We have a question that just popped up, which I was going to say from Stuart McElrath. Was it hard during the project in lockdown? Dude, it was seeming impossible, but thankfully, due to technology, things were a lot easier, much better, and it got actually better. From initially, we had to work around, right? Steve, for example, when we worked on this song, it was on Zoom, right? But now there's something else called audio movers, so it links up towards your door. So one thing great, when you think the pandemic is happening, things are actually happening also to evolve with it and move with it, which is amazing, you know, to adapt to it. So honestly, I think it's all about how we adapt. So yes, it was hard, but we adapted. So that's what happened. Oh yeah, we are moving on to the Q&A section now, by the way. Yeah, so I was going to say that. But yeah, so there are some comments. Is there any other questions that you want to ask? Just write into the chat and it will pop up and we'll try to answer as much as we can before we actually launch. Oh, maybe, wait, okay, I missed that previous one.
Yeah.
Wait, Calvin,
Kyle.
would it be easier if it was done F2F compared to virtual? Sorry, what's F2F?
Face to face.
Okay. So I was thinking of a software.
Yeah.
What do you think, Steve? Is it better virtually
I mean,
or F2F?
with the as a musician, right? I play music, I play guitar and bass. Even if you are sort of like recording everything on like your desktop, laptop, on your digital audio workstations, your DAWs, the connection you get is still stronger and it's more effective. I feel if it's face to face. Like if we were to do it face to face, I think ideas flow better. I think going back to a few examples we did, right, friend? ISTHMUS. All right.
It's okay.
Before this, all our stuff are all done face to face, and we can give instant feedback to each other. And sometimes, as a musician, I have a certain sound in my head, but it may not fit the track well at that time. So, someone like your role, a producer's role, or someone overseeing the whole process can say that, hey, it sounds good, but how about we do it this way instead? And then when we put it in another way, wow, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm so stupid to say that, to think that it sounds good in this my own mentality, which is kind of a challenge. I feel if you work everything virtually, it's like you're locked up in your own space, and there's Zoom and everything, but what nothing replaces face to face. Come on, that's how I really genuinely believe it. I would back to the question. I don't think it's easier in a more measurable way. I just think there are values in terms of being able to connect instantly and feedback instantly if we are in physical studio space. Yeah. Thanks, Carl, for the question.
Yeah. But I also feel just dropping in it. I mean, everyone has a very different way of working. Some prefer, still face to face, F2F, face to face. Yes, sorry, I was thinking of a software. But anyway, but actually, I am okay with now personally because like we have this and we can actually chat. But yeah, I mean, everyone works differently because for me, I'm always been working in the box. Okay, anyway, another question from Joanna. What was Austin's inspiration for lyrics? Okay, Austin was actually supposed to send the answer to this. But truth be told, I think she had a lot of inspiration of her life, of her family and things like that. So I connected with her and asked her and said, actually, I feel that whatever is going on, I think I can also resonate to you. And I shared a little bit of my story, and she was like, "Oh, really didn't know that. I'm really glad that with this we literally connected over this many thousand miles away. So I really believe her inspiration was family and life. What's actually going on? And I said so that's how I see it, and that's how I heard it from her when I actually spoke to her about it. Sorry, I don't have the direct answer to that. Okay, we have another question. We'll take in 5 more. How do you guys decide on the direction of the vibe of the song? Steve, you want to take it?
I guess decide on the direction. Honestly, like I said,
wood.
the wood, the table, the chair, aircon. But I think it started with the ISTHMUS friend, right? He just said we want to do a song in this tempo, and I personally as a musician, right, I like this tempo a lot. 6/8 time signature. It gives it a bit of a sort of like a waltz, like dancey kind of feeling, kind of like a floaty kind of feeling. So rather than being stuck to a 4/4 beat, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think that gives it a bit of a lift, right? Especially more current sounding. But also he also fed a few reference tracks for me as well. So we were referencing from a few artists some kind of direction we're going for, and a lot of it has to do with drops. Later you hear the drop, and
That's why we say we're going to drop a track tonight.
We're going to drop there. That's a big part of the song. It's a drop, and there's a hang as well. All right, just to give you guys some terms here. There's a hang as well. There's a drop. There's a hang, and but while keeping it modern sounding, but while keeping the instrumentation part real. So I think that's where I feel having live instrumentation process captured with it's part of the what makes the song, in my opinion. You guys can decide on whether it's true or not. In my opinion, the song is it's fantastic. Yeah, not sure if I answered the question.
I'll take this question. Was there any hiccups in the process of creating this piece, such as disagreement, that could have changed the dynamic? I'm really glad that and blessed the people I work with now. We kind of have that great respect and understanding and trust with one another. Honestly, I think that's how moving forward to work with someone. I mean, because sometimes it gets quite difficult when there's hiccups and I mean, everyone's from a very different creative process. Everyone's creatively different. Everyone's wired very differently. But like I say, I'm really blessed. The people like Steve and all that. When we started working, somehow the chemistry was there, and that respect and that trust was also there. I think that's really important. So whatever he says and whatever suggestion he says, I do not shut him down and say, "Hey, no lah, it's only my way." I open it up straight. When I come out, he came out with the riff. I said, "That's a great riff." I'm not just trying to, bring him up or try to say, "Oh yeah, that's a great riff, yeah," because I'm just trying to, the actual fact is I really liked it, and I think that's very important. That trust was very important. But true enough, I had a lot of hiccups, a lot of people in the past, which was difficult. It's sometimes you can work with some people, you can't work with everyone. So that's how I feel. I mean, at the end of the day, just move on and learn from it and learn from someone else. And that's how I always learn. I'm still learning to today, to be honest. And every time I meet someone, I recently worked with some guys who are in school, in university. And to me, it's I said, look, I'm not here to tell you how to do things. I'm here also to learn from you. I think that's very important if you actually set yourself in that sense. So I think setting up yourself in that sense first to begin with and setting the expectations is important. I think that's how we do it, right? Right, Steve?
Yeah. And I think we have a few more questions, but I think we will take some of these questions after the song. I think it's going to be I think we are ready to drop already. We have a few of the questions
guys.
still to ask you later. All right.
We'll answer you later. So before that, first, I really hope that this song resonates to you guys as much as it did to us. So enjoy.
I can't imagine every day waking up to empty space. You're not alone. I see your pain, and I know I can't always relate. I'll try my best in any way for you. Man, you ain't
So that's a song. If you stay,
Yay!
hopefully you will after this. Yeah, so it's well, we actually let you guys preview it on this stream, but after this 9:30 in 2 minutes, the official audio will be launched on YouTube, and actually in 2 weeks the lyric video will come out. But also it's on Spotify now. The links are all in the description in YouTube. On the official audio, just check out the links there. You can click all those links, and you also can click all the links that everyone is on as well. Even Steve, people behind the scenes. There's Denise, there's Tiffany, even people who did the artwork for it. Anna Leong, have people. It was actually just an artwork, and then Brian helped to move it. Brian Chia. So there are a lot of people behind the scenes that you actually can see their links. Even Oslin, Phil Desires as well. They're all in the list in the description on the official audio. So shortly after, like we said about the lyrics, it will come out. We are working on a lyric video now. So we'll launch it maybe in about 2 weeks. We're still working on it. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And probably after that, maybe Steve, maybe version, more acoustic version. Yeah, maybe.
Chill
So
version.
that's chill version, because yeah, we love the chill vibes of it as well, not just the drops. But like I said, the lyrical content is really, really amazing, and the melody is really good. So we like to do kind of like different versions of the drop songs, the drop songs. Okay, so before we go, I think we have 2 more questions. Hang on, is there
From
any
Joanne.
more?
Yeah, from
comments?
Joanne. Yeah.
I'm looking. Oh, Oslin is actually in the chat, guys. She made it. She made it after her work.
Oh,
So you can say hey to her. Oslin
hey,
is there.
Oslin is here. Hey, we just heard your song, your voice.
Yeah, so she came in, but wait, I'm not seeing it properly. Okay, so I'm just looking at the chats. Yeah, sorry, there's this question that just popped up. Hi both, which is your favorite part of the song? Oh, this is quite subjective. I think everyone has a favorite different part of the song. Personally, I like the second verse where Oslin does like kind of speed singing. To me, that was really different, and that's really hard to do. And when she did that, I was like, I really like the part. For me, personally. Steve?
For me, because like I can't sing, that's why Oslin, if you're still here on the feed, thank you so much. Your voice is beautiful. Really amazing lyrics. Really touched my heart. All right, really make us all feel excited about the track. But I play music. I put in notes, guitar notes, and things like that. So I kind of like to do like effects. I'm an effect geek. I wish I can pan the camera down to my desk here. I can see all my effects all under here. So I'm more of a effects kind of person. Yeah, guitars is guitar, but effects is, I like effects. Basically,
my favorite,
my favorite part of the song is actually, I don't know if you guys can spot it, but if not, you can go and listen on it, find it on after this. It's actually just before the second chorus, the pre-chorus before the second chorus, the hang of the chorus, where I started to play like some kind of like a lullaby, right? Some kind of lullaby notes, light high-end notes kind of thing, and then what happens is later on. Am I gone from here? Hello?
No, you're here. You're still here.
Am I here? Am I still here?
Yeah, you're still here.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Sorry. Connection problem. So yeah, I was saying that. Yeah. So a little lullaby moment, right? Like sort of like just to remind us, hey, it's okay to rest. It's okay to sleep. Right? It's okay to like just chill. And then what happens is another Easter egg kind of moment. See if you guys can spot it. Just right before the drop, the second chorus drop, there's some kind of an alarm going on. It's kind of like, hey, you've had your sleep, now wake up, right? Now wake up, walk with me, journey with me. Kind of like an alarm thing going on, which I use a lot of multiple effects to sort of like achieve that. So yeah, that's my favorite part of the song.
Okay, cool. Wow, like I said, like everyone has a very different part of the song, but that's what makes it really interesting. because there's different parts for everyone. So I think that's what is really cool about music, and how it actually resonates with people in different areas. There's gonna be, I think we're gonna wrap up this session. I think, to be honest, guys. Oh wait,
one more
question. Oh no, it's gone. Okay, any key advice for the younger generation who may be new to making music? Honestly, don't limit yourself to learn, and if you have the passion for it, don't stop. It took me 20 years before I released a track. I didn't stop. So the point is, like, don't stop. I think for me, it's like, nowadays, especially technology is out there for everyone. Connection is a lot more easier. So if you're stuck, you want to learn more things, just reach out. Honestly, just reach out. We have our handles as well, our social media handles. So if you actually want to reach out to us, send us a message. We're really open to share. And actually, the point is, like, not keeping things to ourselves. It's really hard for us before. I'm not sure how it's like in different countries. Oh, by the way, Austin is from Green Bay. Green Bay is in, sorry, I can't pronounce the name. Wisconsin. Sorry,
Wisconsin,
America.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, so I don't know what time is it there now. So yeah, so she's all the way there, and I believe as well she started some time ago, and we are always up there to really just, hey, you can reach out to any one of us if you want to learn. It's always a learning experience, never too late to learn. Especially if you're young, you're just starting out, please try. Honestly, because you never know what will happen. Like when I started thinking that, after 20 years releasing a song, what's the point? But when I did, it actually connected me to all these people. I think that's the most important thing. It's not so much on the algorithms and all the views and things like that out there to actually tell you that what you're doing is good or right. It's more like how things can happen besides that, so it's more that. So, okay, I'm just reading the comments as well. So, okay, anyway, I think we want to wrap up this whole session. It's already like half an hour. We actually wanted to make it like short and sweet. Because we will create more content, hopefully. We will produce more music, and that's kind of like our intention for the coming months. It's been a hard year for everyone, really difficult. And to us, to you guys, please do not give up what you are doing and whatever you are trying to do and hopes of doing that. Don't let things pull you down. Because there are a lot of people out there. Like say, we are all in this. We have all our connections. You can actually message us through all the social medias as well. We will try to reach out to you all. Oh yeah, before that, I want to thank Steve for being on this thing as well. I'm supposed to wrap up, but I'm supposed to thank Steve first. So anyway, yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you, Steve, for even being here as well, accompanying me and accompanying on this channel. Without you, the music would not be possible. Like I say, it was just a jam session. Next thing you know, now we met Oslin as well. We got Phil Desires to be involved. The connection, if we knew from then it will actually connect to US, we never thought that would happen, right? But that's what happened. So music made that happen. So thank you, Steve, for being here. Totally.
Thank you.
I won't hold you. I'll just say bye to you for now.
Yeah, bye guys.
So, okay. So as I was saying, really, thank you guys for being here. I'm just going to end this. Honestly, drop us a message on social platforms. We'll try our best to reach out to you all. And if not, we'll try to find others who can reach out there for you. Like I was saying, it's really amazing and an opportunity that I got to be here. Thank you guys as well. We'll try to produce more music, stream more stuff, hopefully stream more videos and show you behind the scenes. Our hopes is that music will bring everyone together. And like I said, don't let circumstances stop you from doing anything your heart desires. Don't let algorithms also tell you they're not doing good, okay? Just focus on what you do and what you believe in and pursue it. Times are hard, but it's not impossible because you're not alone. So stay safe and have a blessed weekend. Out.